Welcome to our exam training program. In this introduction section, we will show you the content domain skills and knowledge testing points and how many questions you will see in the exam from each of them respectively. The reading and writing section of the digital version of the exam is divided into two equal length and separately timed stages, each composed of a module of questions. As illustrated in the figure, students begin each test section by answering the set of questions in the first module. This module contains a broad mix of easy, medium, and hard questions that allow students to demonstrate their achievement before moving on to the second module. The questions in this second module are broadly targeted to the test taker's achievement level based on how they performed in the first module. Questions are either on average, higher difficulty, or lower difficulty than questions in the first module. This means that the test adapts to present questions that are more appropriate to a student's performance level. Each module in the reading and writing section has 27 questions, and you will have 32 minutes for each module. That makes a little over a minute per question. All questions are in the form of a 4-option multiple choice format. Now, let's look at the content domains and skills and knowledge testing points. There are 4 content domains for the reading and writing section: craft and structure, information and ideas, standard English conventions, and expression of ideas. Each content domain has several skills and knowledge testing points. Craft and structure content domain measures the comprehension, vocabulary, analysis, synthesis, and reasoning skills and knowledge needed to understand and use high-utility words and phrases in context, evaluate texts rhetorically, and make connections between topically related texts. The craft and structure content domain has 3 skills and knowledge testing points. These are words in context, text structure and purpose, and cross-text connections. Roughly 28% of the questions in the reading and writing section will come from the craft and structure content domain. That makes around 13 to 15 questions. Information and ideas content domain measures comprehension, analysis, and reasoning skills and knowledge, and the ability to locate, interpret, evaluate, and integrate information and ideas from texts and informational graphics, tables, bar graphs, and line graphs. The information and ideas content domain has 3 skills and knowledge testing points. These are central ideas and details, command of evidence, and inferences. Roughly 26% of the questions in the reading and writing section will come from the information and ideas content domain. That makes around 12 to 14 questions. Standard English conventions content domain measures the ability to edit text to conform to core conventions of standard English sentence structure, usage, and punctuation. Standard English conventions content domain has 2 skills and knowledge testing points. These are boundaries and form, structure, and sense. Roughly 26% of the questions in the reading and writing section will come from the standard English conventions content domain. That makes around 11 to 15 questions. The fourth and last content domain is the expression of ideas. This content domain measures the ability to revise texts to improve the effectiveness of written expression and to meet specific rhetorical goals. There are 2 skills and knowledge testing points in the expression of ideas content domain. These are rhetorical synthesis and transitions. Roughly 20% of the questions in the reading and writing section will come from the expression of ideas content domain. That makes around 8 to 12 questions. Now, let's dive into each content domain, learn the details, and see some practice questions for each.